I need to hear from my Creator, from God, every day. So I turn to the pages of the Quran, and that's where I find my peace. My name is مريم, and I'm from America. And before I came to know Islam, my life was pretty okay. I thought I was fine, I was happy, kind of. I thought I was a good person, and I didn't really worry too much. I had been trying to find a religion to suit me because I wanted a connection with my Creator, but I couldn't find one that didn't have too many contradictions and too many questions. I actually came to Islam through an online video game. I had seen one girl in my university. She wore hijab, and I watched her every day, and I kind of fell in love with the idea of hijab. There was a time when she spoke to a classmate and explained why she wore the hijab, and I just fell in love with the idea of somebody being judged for who they are instead of what they look like. And then later, while I was in this video game, I found a group of men in the game that treated people very differently. They had a lot of respect for people, and especially respect for women. And one of those men came to me one day and said, "You need to be a Muslim." I didn't even know how to respond to that. It had never been something I'd ever considered. And I told him that, and he said, "Then just read." So I downloaded a copy of the Quran in English and started reading, and I couldn't quit reading. And then I was downloading books about new Muslims and what they need to know. And I came upon the idea of the Shahada, and it explained what the Shahada means. And after I read that portion, it was just like a lightning bolt went off inside me. That was what I had been looking for my whole life. The idea that there is a God, but He's just the one God. I don't have to mix Him with other people. And I can communicate with Him directly. Allahu Akbar. I really think the biggest problem for Muslims who are engaged is they're trying too hard to be like non-Muslims. They're trying to be like the West. They think that it's more progressive and it's better, and they think that that's the more modern thing to do. And from my entire heart, I can tell you that it's not. I've lived both. To do things the way Islam has set it up, the way Allah designed it for us, it's so much more beneficial for everybody involved. The biggest advice I would give to engaged couples: follow the Sunnah. Keep your relationship halal. Don't be alone. Stay away from zina in every form. And slow down. People are so concerned about how people look and what their physical relationship is like that they forget that they're building a life, not just a wedding and a marriage. They're building a life. So slow down. Look objectively at your soon-to-be husband or wife. Look at them and see how they engage the world. Are they praying like you do? Are they as excited about their deen as you are? Do they learn at the same speed that you do? Because if they don't do those things the same as you do, it's going to set you up for conflict. If one of you is very strong in your deen and the other is very lazy in their deen, it's going to cause a lot of problems in the house. And that's not necessary. Pay attention to those things and be objective. Don't jump into love before you know that this is going to work for you. Slow down. Allah gave us these rules for a reason, and they work when it's done correctly.